Hello, aspirants. Welcome to the Hi-Fi of the Day, daily current affairs by Alchemy IAS Institute. I am Suhas, and we are going to discuss the five most important news topic from GST Council's deliberation on minimizing the 12% tax slab. GST have different tax slabs like 0%, 5%, 12%, 18, 28. The GST Council decided to slowly removing items from the 12% tax and eventually removing the 12% tax slab. Why it is so? It is for simplification for the GST structure. That lot of tax slab will be complicated to consumers and the merchants. And it aligned with the challenging consumption pattern, like the consumer goods like toothpaste, soap. These things are actually essential now. Earlier it was like not an essential goods. Now it is essential. The essential goods will have only 0% GST, or like for basic things will have 5% GST. So to align with the consumption pattern, we are changing this, and it enhancing the ease of doing business, like removing removing lot of tax slab. Like we are removing items from 12% and putting in either 5% or in 18%. So this complication will be removed. And the revenue neutrality and efficiency, like without distortion of the consumption pattern, we are able to do this. But the negative or it's like the challenges are actually like the low tax return for merchants and a chance of an inflation when we are putting some product in from the 12% in to the 18% tax slab. What will happen? The price of the goods will be increased, and that will lead to inflation, and there will be political oppositions also when GST is a federal tax structure. So what is the UPSC relevance of this topic? It is a syllabus linkage with the GS3, that Indian economy, mobilization of resources and growth and development. GS2, cooperative federalism, center-state financial relation. And the keywords you have to remember: GST rate rationalization, indirect tax reforms, fiscal federalism, ease of doing business, and revenue neutrality. Vanakacherla project. It's the latest Andhra Telangana water dispute. What is happening actually? Andhra is proposed to build a reservoir at Godavari River that to meet the challenges of drought situation in the Rayalaseema. Andhra is actually divided into three, like Rayalaseema. Earlier it was like a now it is like Rayalaseema and Seemandhra or coastal region. So the Rayalaseema area is facing water challenges. To meet that water challenge, Andhra Pradesh is planning to build a water reservoir at Godavari River. So Telangana is opposing for that. What is the reason? Linking Godavari River to the Penna River via Krishna and enhancing a canal capacity and building the Bolapalli Reservoir and multiple lift stations to divert the water at Banakacherla through the Nallamala Forest Tunnel. Why Telangana? Why it has led to a dispute between Andhra and Telangana? It is a violation of legal procedures, like when the Andhra State Reorganization Act 2014 passed, where it was actually that the bifurcation of Andhra was also one reason was this water issue, water challenge. Now is what is happening, like the Andhra Pradesh is planning this without getting the consent from the Apex Tribunal, Apex Water Tribunal, and Krishna Godavari Water Tribunals, like water bodies, water management authorities, and water entitlement concern is like which water, like how many water will be shared between these two states. Like the Andhra Pradesh is saying that they are using the excessive water. Historical and emotional dimension, that the bifurcation, that reason, one of the reasons for the bifurcation was the water issue. Like Telangana is getting less water from Andhra. The UPSC relevance is GS2, center-state relations, interstate water dispute, and cooperative federalism. GS3, infrastructure, natural resources management. The central government is planning 19 infrastructure projects in Jammu Kashmir. The central government wants the economic development of Jammu Kashmir, develop tourism, and improve the connectivity. One of the four main, four project. One is Pir Ki Galli Tunnel, Mughal Road, Zanzar Sofia, Shopian Road, South Kashmir, and Sadhana Tunnel, Kupwara, connecting Kupwara, North Kashmir, and Dragan Chamkote Road, Kupwara district. So why government is planning this connectivity project? Government is pushing for this infrastructure project. Government want the all-weather connectivity in Jammu Kashmir to improve the tourism, economic development is also there, troop movement. Okay, and government wanted to reduce the reliance on NS-44 and the growing security concern also one reason. Supreme Court again reaffirmed that the investigators, that police cannot summon lawyers, that it's a privilege of a lawyer that whatever the information getting from the client, that should be between the client and the lawyer. It should not be go without the consent, go to the public without the consent of the client. If the client is okay saying that okay, you can share the information, then it's okay. Otherwise, it is a privilege of the client and the lawyer to keep the information with them only. The legal basis is attorney client privilege, section 132 of the BSA, Bharatiya Sankhya Adhiniyam. There was a discussion about the reduced voting share of Bihar. It was way below the national average, only 52% of the voting share from Bihar. It is lesser than the national average. Why Bihar is facing this much lower voting percentage? Bihar has the highest number of out migration. The Bihari people are migrated to other states. So they are not able to vote in their home constituencies. They have no franchise right in the place where they are working. So there is a discussion on voting right for these migrants. What we can do, we can implement the remote electronic voting machines, like wherever you are, you can vote from the place wherever you are living, that wherever you employ. But the thing is, there can be multiple challenges for this remote electronic voting machine, like how to identify the migrants, like the political resistance will be there, the practical implication is there. And another one is postal votes, how the forces that are armed personals are voting right now, or it's like the police personals are voting like that. Postal ballots is another chance. And switching voting constituencies, like if you are living in another constituency for a longer period, you can change your constituency from your home constituencies to that new one. That will improve the voting percentage. Finally, current affairs drill question of the day. With reference to the right to vote in India, consider the following statement. The right to vote is a constitutional right guaranteed under Article 326 of the Constitution of India. The right to vote can be restricted through law on grounds of non-residence, unsounded mind, crime or corruption or illegal practice. The Constitution of the India provides for the compulsory voting in general election to Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly. Options are given below. Comment your right answer below the comment section.